Hey guys, welcome back. Today I have a full day of eating keto, with strict keto with macros. I have an easy crock pot dump and go meal, some meals on the go, Spanish rice, you name it, we got it. It's a great one. So stick around and let me show you what I ate today. First things first, let's start on our dinner. So it is about 11:15. I'm just coming back right now from a chiropractor appointment, so I haven't eaten anything, nothing, but I want to start dinner. And when I have chicken, I'm going to throw it in the crock pot. And when I do chicken and it's defrosted, I cook it on high for 4 hours because chicken tends to get a little mushy. So that is why I do it like that. A lot of people ask me why, but that's why. So I have some chicken breast right here. This is about 3 pounds of chicken breast. I'm going to season it with a packet of ranch dressing. And then I'm going to put 6 little packets of this Sazon Goya. No, I'm only going to do 5. I'm sorry. I'm going to do 5 packets of the Sazon Goya seasoning. This is going to be our substitute for our taco seasoning. If you have taco seasoning and you want to use that, feel free. But if you guys are new here, I live for Goya seasoning. I use it in replace of any taco seasoning because taco seasoning has a ton of carbs and this does not, and it has way more flavor in my opinion. So you can find this at Walmart, you know, Target. Always look in the like Hispanic aisle. That's where you'll find it. So I'm going to use some of those. I'm going to use about a tablespoon of ground cumin. Give it a little something something. And then I'm going to use these 2 cans of chilies. This one on the bottom is from Aldi. This has the tomatoes with the green chilies, and this one on top is just fire roasted green chilies. So it's going to be like a shredded, like fiesta taco, whatever. That's pretty much kind of what we're going with. I'm not going to add any water because the chicken, when it cooks down, it will go ahead and release some water. If you guys wanted to add even like a brick of cream cheese in there and make it like a creamy mix, you can totally do that as well. But I'm going to stick to just this right here for today. Okay, so let's get this together. I have a taste for like a cold something, like a milkshake. So I'm like, let me just have a 310 shake. I love the vanilla flavor. Chocolate's really good too, but I definitely prefer the vanilla. I've been doing it like a scoop in my coffee too sometimes. My friend Amanda from the Keto Ginger, she does that, and I was like, oh, that's a good idea. And that's very, very filling. Like, this is filling, but when you add it to that coffee, gosh guys, I go like hours full on that. So that's a really, really great idea. So I'm going to go ahead and just have a shake. I have my little shaker cup here, and I'm going to fill it. I just have some vanilla almond milk, and we're going to fill it to the 8 ounce. So yeah, I just came back from the doctor. That's why I'm like got the face creases. They like aligned me and stuff. Best feeling ever. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and have this delicious shake here. If you guys have not tried the 310 shake, you need to. This stuff is so good. I think I'm gonna get the vanilla. I think it was the chai flavor. Amanda got that one, and that looked really, really good, especially for like fall season. But this definitely is very, very filling for me. You can make it really thick with some ice like I did before. That's how I usually do it, especially when it's warmer out, and I eat it with a spoon and I have it like an ice cream. But it's very, very good, and the macros are on point. Let me show you the macros real quick. So it's for 1 scoop, 90 calories, 1 gram of fat, 5 total carbs, but there's or 7 total carbs, but 5 grams of fiber, so that's only 2 carbs, which is really, really great. And it has 15 grams of protein. But I know you guys see this and you're like, well, that's really great if you're trying to hit your protein. Okay, here's the kicker. Here you'll see at my coffee bar, I keep my 310 Mct Oil right here for me, okay? This stuff, I throw it in my coffee all the time if I'm trying to hit my fat macros, especially like when I was doing the egg fast and stuff like that. I would always, you know, put a little bit of that in there. But you could always, because their Mct Oil is really, really great. You can take a little bit of this and then toss it in here. and hit your fat macro that way as well. I'm gonna get a lot of fat from like my dinner tonight, so, and I've lowered my fat macro, so it's not really that hard for me because I'm gonna have some cheese on my for my taco shells tonight. So yeah, but yeah, that's what I want to show you. This stuff is real good. I'll leave everything linked down below. I got a little discount code. Go ahead and get yourself some. It's really, really good. Like I said, as a shake, it's bomb, especially with, I always like to use the almond milk because it makes it like real creamy. But in the coffee, whoa, game-changing events there, my friends. Legit goodness. And this MCT oil is really good too. Pretty high quality, in my opinion. So I think it's really great. Okay, we're gonna toss this chicken in here. We're gonna take our Goya seasoning here. So what I do is I just go like that, and then I rip along the edges. You do have to be careful with the Goya. A little bit goes a long way, but I like it. I've never had it to where it was over seasoned with it, but you know, to each its own. You can add this to your Spanish rice or your cauliflower rice. That's usually what I do. It's really good. That's probably what we're gonna have today as well. And then we got our ranch mix. Give that a shake. Got that in there. That might be enough. I don't know. We're gonna add the other one too. I hate to use all these chilies because they do have carbs, but this recipe honestly should make about 10 servings of chicken. So, all right, we're gonna dump the green, just the chilies only. Like I said, we're gonna give it a little something. So, and then I'm gonna take, so that's kind of what we're dealing with right now, okay? Doesn't that look good though? Very colorful. And then I'm gonna take the cumin. You know, you guys could do probably about a tablespoon. I'm just gonna sprinkle because that's how I do, because I'm my mother's child. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and turn on my slow cooker on high for 4 hours. Oh, oops, turned it off. I turned up my temperature all the way. This is the Kasori one. I love it. All right. We are good to go, and that's dinner. Boom. And very simple. It's literally, this one is literally a dump and go crock pot meal. So we'll see how that turns out in a couple hours. So here's a little update. So you see we have about an hour left. Okay, so it's been cooking for about 3 hours at 210 degrees. So yeah, so on high. Okay. And I know a lot of people, oh, that gave off a lot of water. A lot of people always ask, oh, do I have to put water into the pot? Or, you know, when I'm making this chicken, you do not, because you see how much water it gives off. And I feel like you lose a lot of the flavor. So, this is kind of how it looks. I'm going to start on, it's early right now. It's about 2:30 in the afternoon. I know a lot of people get really shook when they see how early we eat. We do eat early. We eat, you know, around 4 o'clock. But we're early people. So Leo starts work around 3, 4 in the morning. So, you know, it's when he gets home around 4 o'clock, it's his 6, 7 o'clock at night. You know what I mean? And we go to bed early. Well, he does. I don't. And I usually start to fast around 5 o'clock. So usually my eating windows are 9 to 5. So that's kind of how I base my life around. But I'm going to let this cook. I'm going to shred up these pieces and let everything sit into this juice. And then we're going to go ahead. Ooh, my back, sorry guys. We're going to take some cauliflower rice and we're going to put some, we're going to make some Spanish rice. But it's going to be a creamy Spanish rice, and I'm going to show you how I do it. But let me shred up this chicken and then will come back to you in a minute. So inside my pot is just the frozen rice, okay? I just went ahead and just cooked it down so it wasn't frozen anymore. This is going to be a real simple kind of rice because we really don't add much. If you wanted to get fancy, you could go ahead and add in here some chopped up tomatoes, some cilantro, all that stuff, but we're not doing all that because I don't have a lot of that stuff either. I'm going to take 2 packets of sazon because we're going to do like a Spanish rice. But we're going to do it kind of creamy, so I'm going to show you how. So I'm going to add that in. So we have that. I'm going to turn down the heat a little bit because I don't want it to burn. So everything is nice and seasoned. Everything is coated. Going into the fridge. And we're going to get our sour cream. That is behind the eggs. So we're going to get our Daisy sour cream and we're going to put 3 tablespoons of sour cream in here. So I just did a dollop of Daisy. And I'm just going to mix it in. You could do cream cheese, but I like the way the sour cream tastes with the sazon. So that's just kind of how I did it. But again, to each its own. Just a little something extra to, you know, have with your meal. And this way, when everybody gets home from school and from work, dinner will be nice and warm and waiting for them. I mean, Leo doesn't care if dinner is cooked or not, but I just like to have a nice home-cooked meal waiting for him. He works hard, so. And when I'm at work and he's home, he makes sure my dinner is made. So, teamwork, you know? So we're gonna have that. I'm gonna turn that off because that's already done. Here on my little, if you guys haven't seen my little Costco haul, I got this from Costco. Love this thing. So I have some avocados that need to be eaten. So we'll slice those up. Put away my 310. That shake still has me full, guys, not gonna lie. But I'm really excited for this dinner. So I'm ready to eat it. Okay, so we have the 2 avocados. For my girls, my 2 littlest ones, they're not fans of cauliflower rice just because it's cauliflower rice. They won't even try it because they already know. But I picked this up at a local market yesterday for them. This is just some homemade Puerto Rican rice. So I'm going to heat that up, and that's what they're going to have with their chicken. And then Leo made this for us. This is just some homemade pico de gallo. Just like, yeah, pico de gallo, like a chunky salsa. Salsa, there's like 2. There's like a salsa, which is like the creamier one, and pico de gallo is like the chunky one. So we could have that with our meal. And then we're also going to have some Chihuahua cheese too. Some like quesadilla cheese that's going to go on top. So it's legit going to be like a Mexican fiesta. So we got the rice cooked. We got some avocado, some fresh salsa. We got some quesadilla cheese. And then in here, we have our shredded Mexican fiesta. We have our shredded Mexican fiesta chicken. So it's going to be really, really good. And it tastes really good too. It has a little bit of a kick, but not too much. So that's going to be our dinner. Who's excited? All right, guys, this is what dinner is looking like. So this is a serving of that rice. We have that chicken and then a little bit of avocado. This is actually going to be Rhea's dinner, but she walked in. She's like, Mom, it smells so good in here. What is it? And I said, oh, well. But yeah, so here's dinner. So this is going to be my dessert today. I feel like I earned it. But no, anyways, my friends over at Primal Noms, they went ahead and sent this over to me. They came out with some fall like flavors, and this was one of them. And yeah, so I've been having like a real big sweet tooth, so I'm going to go ahead and make this in my cup, and then I'll show you guys when I'm done. So what I really like about these Primal Mom cakes is they're delicious, and everything is real easy to make, and you really hit your fat macros with these. So yeah, These are a family favorite around these parts. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna have. I'll show you when it's all done and ready to go, but this is gonna be my last little treat, my last little meal of the day. I do have So here is that little mug cake. Look at how big and fluffy it is. It's really, really good. If you had some Cool Whip, that would be even better on there. But I'm just gonna go ahead and snack on it like this. And yeah, we'll go over our macros really quickly. So let me pull up my telephono. So including the whole, everything I've eaten today. So the Fiesta chicken, the 310 shake. Guys, you will love that 310 shake. Like I showed you today how I had it with the almond milk. But if you really like in the coffee like Amanda does it, oh my gosh, game changer. So good. I'll leave a discount code and everything down below if you guys want to get yourself one. Totally recommend it, especially if you're like busy on the go. You can take that right with you. It's legit the best. So yeah, then I made that like cauliflower Spanish rice. I had the quesadilla cheese. I had half of an avocado, and then this Primal Noms cake. So that's how my macros are looking. 14 of 20 net carbs. I have 91 of fat and 101 of protein. So I thought that was pretty good, you know. So all right guys, I'm gonna wrap this video up. Thank you so much for hanging with me, and I will see you on the next one. Take it easy, friends.